I want to take a look inside the greenhouse. Got a couple questions for you southern gardeners. Is this the right size to pick this okra? It's probably, I don't know, I guess 4 inches or so. Seems like the plants ain't getting too big, but I got a few okras on there, and if anybody out there can tell me, is this the right size to pick? And how do you cook these? Something fast and easy. I appreciate it. And also, these sweet potatoes. They've been doing pretty good in these buckets inside the greenhouse, but I don't know, you know, this is the first year growing these, when I should be pulling these out and seeing if I have any potatoes. Do they flower? Do I have to wait till after they flower, or if they die back a little bit? If somebody can give me a little info on that, because this is, like I say, this is my first year with the sweet potatoes. I appreciate it. Let's take a little look through the greenhouse. I got these carrots are doing pretty good in here. I don't know if you remember, I planted this gagoots outside. Well, I brought it in the greenhouse because it seemed like it wasn't doing anything outside. It was just, it wasn't growing. I don't know if it was due because this plant likes a really hot weather. Because of the cool nights up here, it wasn't doing nothing. So ever since I brought it in here, it's been taking off. It probably grew a foot already. So I don't know, these things grow like wild. So I'm gonna have to try and train it up onto this shelf I have up here, and try and make it go all the way down, and I'll wrap it around, and I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. That's another first for me. What else? The eggplants are doing really good in here. They love the heat. I'm starting to get all kinds of small little eggplants, and my peppers are also doing very well in here. Look at the size of these peppers. I don't know, these peppers, Corono or something, they're supposed to turn red. That's why I've been leaving them on the vine. I don't know, I'm going to pick a couple and eat some of them, because they're getting really big. Look at this thing back here. It's like over a foot long. So I'll probably pick a few and eat those. And remember this drip bucket that I made for these tomato plants, these Cherokee purples. Well, the tomatoes are probably, the plants are about as tall as me. I'm 6'4". I had to start tying them up because they outgrew the stake that I had in the ground. And the drippers are doing its job. I got loads of tomatoes. I mean, look at this grouping of tomatoes right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 of them right in this one little area. But my purpose of doing this drip is to see if I ain't gonna get any splits in the tomatoes as they ripen up, because that's what happened to me last year. So we'll have to see in due time how that's gonna work out. But so far I got loads of tomatoes on them, and I'm not getting any blight or anything on it yet. I mean, they're doing really good in here. I mixed a lot of, when I planted these, I mixed a lot of excuse me, some oyster shells that I give the chickens, crushed oyster shells, for some calcium. And I tell you that these plants are really doing good. And this bucket, I fill it up once a week, and I don't have to bother with these tomatoes in here. Alright, and over here we got some more peppers. This one is the Gypsy. You can see I'm getting a bunch of peppers on here. These are little sweet cherries. And this is something I'm just trying out. I got a melon in here. I tried melons last year outside, and I got like melons that were about not even as big as a baseball. Again, because it's cool up here. You get cool nights, and so I think in here I'll just let the vines run around and see if I get anything. I could start clipping some of this salad mix in here. This is a, let's see, this was a French salad blend seed mixture. It's got all kinds of stuff. I could see a little Swiss chard in here and some oak leaf lettuce, and there's another Swiss chard. So it's just a mixture of different salad greens, which is nice, and probably nice and tender. So I'm gonna clip some of that and start eating some of that. And you remember the Swiss chard? This Swiss chard was the first thing that I planted in this greenhouse way back, I don't know, it was the middle of March, third week of March, something like that. And this is the second growth from this. I clipped these down to the ground, I don't know, a month ago, 3 weeks ago. And this is the second shoots coming up. I just keep clipping them and they just keep growing. So that's about it for inside the greenhouse. I mean, I like to find out about these sweet potatoes. Has anybody got some info out there on that? And the okra. I know the southern gardeners, they grow a lot of this stuff down there. So I'll look forward to your comments on that. Alrighty, take it easy.